Assalamualaikum dan hai. Jadi untuk video kita pada kali ini, I'm going to continue about 7.1 acid and base. Okay, this is the learning outcome. So in the previous video, I have covered until learning outcome G. So for this video, I'm going to focus on learning outcome H about salt hydrolysis. Okay, jadi kita pergi dulu untuk tahu what is salt, garam. Okay, so salt is an ionic compound, okay, that is formed from reaction between acid and base. So acid will react with base, okay, so kita panggil it is a neutralization. So you akan dapat salt. So contoh, this is a general equation. We have HX plus MOH, you akan dapat MX plus water. Okay, so this is acid, this is base, and this is salt and water. Okay, so untuk garam ini, you akan dapat daripada reaction between acid and base. So OH minus, okay, OH minus is negatively charged, so M is positively charged. H plus, so positively charged, so X is negatively charged. Jadi, the M is positive ion, akan dapat daripada base. Manakala negative ion of the salt, you akan dapat daripada acid. Okay, so since salt is ionic compound, dia memang akan dissociate, okay, tercerai menjadi ion tersebut. So positive ion and negative ion. So this is memang generally memang macam ni. Kalau you ada garam, memang akan dissociate to form the ion. Okay, so this is salt hydrolysis. So hydrolysis adalah reaction with water. Jadi bila the salt dissociate to produce the ion, ion ini akan react with water through hydrolysis process. But not all ion will undergo the hydrolysis. Hanya ion daripada weak acid dan weak base sahaja yang akan undergo hydrolysis. Okay, jadi kita memang you memang kena recognize mana satu ion daripada weak base or weak acid. Barulah awak boleh tahu mana yang akan undergo hydrolysis. Okay, so settle with this. Next, kita akan go through the 3 types of salt, which are neutral, acidic, and basic. So first, saya nak go through neutral dahulu. So neutral salt is produced from a reaction of strong acid with a strong base. Jadi kalau acid dan base yang react itu, dua-duanya adalah strong, you akan dapat neutral salts. Paling famous sekali adalah sodium chloride, NaCl. So NaCl is produced from reaction between HCl with NaOH. Okay, jadi this is strong acid and NaOH is a strong base. So you akan dapat salts and water. Okay, jadi untuk NaCl terhasil daripada strong acid dengan strong base. Jadi garam ini kan ionic kan? Jadi dia akan tercerai completely. So bila completely, arrow dia one direction. Menjadi ion positif dan negatif. So we know that Na plus datang daripada strong base. And Cl minus datang daripada strong acid. Tadi saya cakap ion yang datang daripada weak sahaja yang akan undergo hydrolysis. Jadi ada tak mana-mana ion yang akan undergo hydrolysis untuk NaCl? Since both come from strong, jadinya tiada hydrolysis yang berlaku. So, not hydrolyzed by water. So, bila tak ada berlaku hydrolysis reaction, makanya tidak ada production of extra H plus ions dan OH minus ion. Okay, jadi bila tak ada extra this and these ions means that's why dia neutral. Okay, kerana tak ada penghasilan extra. Saya pernah explain dalam previous video. Kalau ada H plus yang terhasil means dia acidic. Kalau ada OH minus yang terhasil means it's a basic. So since tak ada these ions produced, since they are not hydrolyzed, jadinya this salt is neutral with the pH of 7. Okay, jadi kesimpulannya, kalau garam itu terhasil daripada kuat dan kuat, you akan dapat neutral. So, both ions come from strong acid and strong base, no hydrolysis. Since it's no hydrolysis, it is a neutral. Okay, boleh? So, kita habis untuk neutral. We move forward to the next type, which is acidic. So, acidic salts is produced from a reaction between strong acid with a weak base. Jadi kat sini rasa boleh nampak lah mana-mana yang kuat dia akan menang tau. So kalau macam tadi strong dengan strong tak ada siapa yang menang, so that's why dia neutral. For this one, acid adalah strong. Jadi dia akan menghasilkan acidic salts. So contoh ammonium chloride and H4Cl. So first kita recognize dulu dia punya reaction acid dengan base. So this is the reaction from acid and base. HCl is a strong acid and H3 is a weak base. So you akan dapat salt and water. Okay, remember garam is ionic, so dia akan dissociate completely in water. So this is the equation. Jadi awak akan dapat ion positif dengan ion negatif. Okey, ada hydrolysis tak berlaku? Saya cakap ion yang datang daripada weak acid or weak base will undergo hydrolysis. Jadi kita tengok, okay, dekat sini. So this is the dissociation. So dia akan tercerai dekat sini, dapat ion. Jadi let's recognize NH4 plus datang daripada mana? It's come from NH3. Dan Cl minus datang daripada HCl. Because we know this salt is produced by reaction between HCl with NH3. Jadinya sekarang, siapa yang akan undergo hydrolysis Mana satu weak. So this ion comes from weak base. Jadi dia akan undergo hydrolysis. Okay. So now this is the most important part where you have to know how to write the hydrolysis equation. So kalau soalan bagi awak salts and the question asks you to write the hydrolysis equation, so jawapannya adalah yang ni lah yang kita nak buat sekarang. Okay, first ambil ion ini. So NH4 plus, okay, remember kena ada fasa, so it is aqueous. Hydrolysis with water means react with H2O, so H2O is liquid. Okay, remember for the arrow, this ion comes from weak base, so you kena guna reversible arrow. Okay, so now for the product, untuk this is one tips for you to recognize what is the product. Since this is acidic salt, sebab kita tahu dia terhasil daripada strong acid dengan weak base, and saya dah cakap kalau dia strong dia menang. Jadi kalau dia acidic salts bermaksud you akan dapat H plus ion, but kalau react dengan H2O, you akan dapat H3O plus ion untuk produk. Okay, jadi kita letak dulu H3O plus dekat sini. So ini pun aqueous. Okay, now tengok. So this is NH4 dengan H2O. Kenapa boleh jadi H3O plus? Sebab NH4 bagi satu hidrogen dekat H2O. Jadi NH4 sekarang tinggal jadi apa? Jadi NH3 lah balik. Jadi in this is aqueous. So you nampak tak? Hydrolysis ni dia akan dapat balik dia punya yang weak base ni tadi. Okay. So this is the hydrolysis equation. Okay, jadinya since the production of H3O+, jadi since H3O+ is produced, that's why the solution or the salt is acidic with the pH of less than 7. Okay, so kenapa boleh jadi acidic garam ni? Sebab dia akan hydrolyze with water and produce this ion. That's why dia jadi acidic. Okay, so this is also known as cation hydrolysis, but cation hydrolysis jaranglah digunakan. Tapi kenapa dia cation hydrolysis? Because the positively charged ion undergo hydrolysis with water. Okay, so we settle with acidic. So we move forward to the last type, which is basic salts. So harapnya boleh recognize lah. Between apa? Strong base with weak acid. Sebab kalau basic base maksudnya strong lah yang menang kan. So it's a strong base with weak acid. For example, we have NaCN as a salt. So this is produced between neutralization of HCN with NaOH. So this is weak acid. Sodium hydroxide is a strong base. So you dapat salt and water. You remember, garam is ionic compound, completely dissociate to form the ion. So this is the reaction. Okay, kenapa one direction arrow? Sebab dia completely tau. Dissociation ni completely in water. Jadi sekarang you have two ions. Ada tak berlaku hydrolysis? Jadi, okay, kita tengok dekat sini. So we know that NaCN is produced from reaction between NaOH dan HCN kan? Okay, jadi Na plus ni datangnya daripada mana awak rasa? It comes from NaOH. So Cn minus datang daripada HCN. Jadi mana ion yang datang daripada weak? This ion is from weak acid. Jadi dialah yang akan undergo hydrolysis. So itu cara untuk kita pilih ion. Okay? So Cn minus akan undergo hydrolysis with water. This is the equation. Okay, so kita tulis Cn minus. So this is aqueous. Okay, plus H2O, liquid, and reversible arrow since it comes from weak acid. Okay, for the product. Okay, this is basic salt because we know HCN is a weak acid and NaOH is a strong base. Okay, jadi strong base menang, that's why dia basic kan? Kalau dia basic, ion apa yang terhasil? OH minus ke H2O plus? So, kalau dia base, dia akan hasilkan OH minus ion. Jadi, kita tulis dekat sini, dekat produk, OH minus is produced. Okay, now, OH minus datang daripada H2O ni. So, kita tahu H2O adalah H plus dan OH minus. Jadi, satu lagi H ni bagi dekat siapa? Dia bagi dekat Cn. Jadi, awak akan dapat HCN. Dapat balik dia punya acid ni. Okay, so it's a aqueous. So why it is a basic salt? Because it produces OH minus ion from the hydrolysis. That's why it is a basic salt with the pH more than 7. So this is also known as anion hydrolysis because anion, the negatively charged, undergo hydrolysis. Okay, so this is the summary. Untuk neutral, strong dengan strong. Kalau acidic, strong acid with weak base. Jadi ion yang datang daripada weak base akan undergo hydrolysis. Okay. Basic salt from weak acid and strong base. So ion yang datang daripada weak acid akan undergo hydrolysis. Okay. Jadi untuk salt hydrolysis, apa yang kena tahu adalah weak acid ke, strong acid ke, weak base ke, strong base. And then recognize the ion. And pilih ion mana akan undergo hydrolysis tersebut. Okay, so hopefully boleh. Kita pergi example. Saya akan tunjuk satu. Sikit je saya nak tunjuk. And saya nak awak siapkan. So for A, okay, let's say I have CH3COONA. Okay, and then dia akan undergo dissociation. Sebab dia ionic kan? So completely dissociate. So this is aqueous. So you akan tercerai dekat sini. So, awak akan dapat CH3COO minus aqueous tambah NaOH. Aqueous. NaOH pula. Na plus aqueous. Okay. So, untuk salt ini, these ions comes from acid iaitu CH3COOH. Yang ni awak kena recognize tau. Ini memang awak kena pandai awak untuk recognize lah acid ataupun base apa. Na pula datang daripada NaOH. Mana satu weak, mana satu strong. So tolong pilih. And ion yang datang daripada weak acid atau weak base akan undergo hydrolysis. So soalan minta salt hydrolysis. So choose the ions and then it will react with water. And then awak akan dapatlah produk. Okay, now the next question, classify acidic ke, basic ke, neutral. So ada dua soalan dekat sini untuk awak jawab. Okay, so I want you to finish for this two and upload your answer. Okay. Untuk B, saya bagilah sikit. Okay, N2H5Cl. Dia akan dissociate menjadi, okay, dia akan tercerai dekat sini tau. So, you akan dapat N2H5 plus equals with Cl minus. Okay, saya rasa kan semua orang boleh tahu kot Cl minus datang daripada mana? HCl. What about N2H5? Okay, so ni kalau kat sini HCl means ini dia akan bagi satu hash dekat sini tau. So ni akan jadi N2H4. Okay. Jadi tolong recognize ion mana datang daripada weak acid or weak base. Then tolong siapkan dan upload your answer. Okay, so that's all for salt hydrolysis. Hopefully semua orang boleh faham. Kalau tak faham, tolong tanya saya, okay? That's all for this video. Thank you for listening.